handful of dozen at times with him. But Pablo's has a, he comes to ShmooCon, I think, just to give away the stuff at the end because it freaks me out so badly. Because he is not afraid to. Yeah, this year he is actually limited to, that's my wife's computer. Wow, he dented it already. Like, not kidding. We give him sharp things to throw, like the books, and he'll just freaking heave them. So we've written there's a rider on the insurance policy that says whatever Pablo does, they don't actually cover. So, are we hot? There's a. Watch the lights. Yeah, he's like, I know, but. Are we hot? We're hot. All right. Hey. Oh, it's over his shoulder. All right. Here's the deal. Wait, it came back? Oh, it's a shmoo ball. I'm like, I forgot about those. What is that? We know that one of these vehicles was a conference attendee vehicle. Which one was that?
One in the back.
One of them.
One in front. One in the front that looks like a pickup truck, but is actually a Suburban.
Which, is anyone here willing to claim that vehicle?
So they're probably home trying to.
Sir, is that you over there? It was. It's no longer yours? No, it's not. It was a Suburban. What, does anyone want to claim the pickup truck in the back? Was that also a con attendee? Was it a con attendee? Wow. So we got a twofer. What? Is he really? Why would he be doing that? Yeah, no shit. Hilton honors for life, bitches! I bet you he could get that. 10th floor access every time. All right. We started doing this a few years ago as filler, and it's somehow become tradition. And it's funny because somewhere they did the world's largest Rochambeau competition, and they were like,
at the concert I went to. What was it?
I don't know, some concert she went to, and it was like a few hundred. And I'm like, we did like 1,000 at ShmooCon. We should get the Guinness here and just do this. So here's the way it's going to work. We're going to, and don't do what I say until I say it's time to do it, because otherwise it's really confusing. We're all going to stand up. Don't stand up yet. You're going to turn to the person next to you, and you're going to do Rochambeau, rock, paper, scissors. There's no atomic nuclear wedgies. Nothing else is allowed. Those are the only three. That's not even a thing? Oh, no Spock. Jeez. Anyway, so, it's the best of one. Okay, so just to be clear, you do it once. There's no best of three or whatever. Whoever gets the winning roll, you stand up and you stay standing up, and the loser sits down. Okay? And then when I tell you, find another partner and do it again. You may not sit out rounds, because we will then not give you things, and you may not, please don't do a bunch, because I've seen people like waste everyone around them and be like, I knocked them all out, and then they go roaming around. People that are really good at it, like they'll just decimate an entire area, and we don't want that to happen. So, all right, so here's what's going to happen. Everyone's going to stand up. Find a partner, turn to your partner, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. If you lose, sit down.
Half of the room should be sitting.
And just if we're good at math, half of the room should be sitting down. All right, now find another partner.
Line of sight. Bruce.
What?
Line of sight.
And a line of sight, you may have to, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. And the loser needs to sit down. If he's tied, do it again. You have to. All right.
No.
We should have a quarter of the room sitting, and at this point, I think we have like an eighth. I think we've been screwed it up already. Find another partner. Ready on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Losers sit down. Do one more round. Okay, one more round, find a partner.
Right behind you.
Go back. Find a partner quick, motor. Find a partner, ready. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The winners come up front. Winners to the front row. You haven't won yet. We're making an example out of you now. No shit, Jakku, you're up here, really? Did you grief rock, paper, scissors? Look at, I have 8 hands!
Find a partner.
That's really funny, actually. All right, so I'll if he wins, I'll tell you a secret, but until then, I want it to be a secret. All right, everyone find a partner, pair up. Okay, ready? We're gonna do this one more time.
I need an adult.
Yeah, shit.
Who doesn't
Oh, here
have
he
a
comes.
partner?
Jakku, right here, right here. Oh, you missed.
I don't have a partner.
You get to play with Bruce.
All right.
He knows my secret.
Yeah, he does. You gotta play with Pablos. All right, you ready?
I planned that.
On the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. It's a good one. Yeah, it does work really well. So everyone here's a winner. We got about 12.
I'm a winner.
We can do that.
All right, so here's the deal. You guys are all getting stuff from for our wonderful sponsors. Singress is providing lots of books. We got all kinds of things. Penetration testing, Windows forensics. Jakku's trying to grief the box, and not in a good way.
All right, I got more. Hang on.
Hold on, more are they all Singress? All right, big thanks to Singress for hooking us up with a bunch of books. Woohoo! So Jakku's strategy
Did you win?
is he tells people he always throws rock. So he tells people he always throws rock, and apparently they don't believe him, and they figure it's just like a mind fuck, and so then they throw something else, and he throws rock, and he wins. So
And now he will never win
No.
again. These are No Starch.
No Starch also gave us some books, so big help for No Starch. Woo! Thank you, No Starch. Thank you, Singress. We appreciate you guys coming here every year. Pablos is, you're going to be missing the field goal for the final points in the Super Bowl this year. The most hated person in America the following day. Oh yeah, dude, he seriously lives for this kind of shit in general. This is like a class of shit that Pablos lives for, so. All right, there was a surprise in the bag. Actually, a couple years ago, there was a surprise in the bag. All the bags had little desiccant packets in it, and we put them on the side, and then at the end, Shmoo took an entire bucket of desiccant packets and put it into one bag, and someone, poor attendee, got like 150,000 little packets of silica gel. Oh, John did that. I'm sorry. I thought it was a Shmoo kind of thing. Congratulations. So as we're getting a little bored and not potentially sober while we're stuffing bags, Heidi drops in 2 notes into bags that say, yay, you have won the option to buy a ticket out of band for next year. Goodbye, F5. Heidi, come find me at registration with this note. And can I identify you? I know him. Tom won. I rode a bike with Tom across most of Ohio, and we got to look at each other's butts,
And it
you know,
was his
admiring.
birthday.
And it was his birthday, and somehow he got one of the notes, and then somebody else got a note. Did the other one get turned in? Matthew somebody. So yay. So another reason to come by registration and register is that you get a bag and you might be able to come back next year. So cool. So that was a very successful contest. Yay, that was a surprise. Random Chance. Let's hear it for Random Chance. Darth Maul, is he going to come up and talk about it?
He is. Where is he? There he is.
Where?
Right there.
Where? I said your name. Come on. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disparage you. Do you need? Well, you want me to go? You want me to go somewhere else? I mean, you want me to go forward?
Yes.
Do you need me to display for it?
Yes,
Okay.
we've been through this.
Damn it. I'm gonna sit down.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you still could have had it.
Dude, she took him down. All right. We gotta keep moving.
All right, I'm Darth Null, and I like crypto puzzles.
No. Stop it.
So after several years of going after crypto puzzles for a badge contest for every con I could possibly find, including several cons that I didn't even bother attending, I thought it was time to try making my own puzzle with, in this case, I had a lot of help and advice from Gmark. So a lot of you may have noticed on these badges we had these little 4-digit numbers, and everybody tried to figure out what the heck they meant. There they are in the proper order. Does anybody know what the order was? The year of the con. There was the year of the con. There was a little clue in there. So get your schmoozing line, slash or dot. You're supposed to figure what looked better in those numbers, a slash or dot. You put a slash in there. Oh my God, they're dates. They're dates, starting dates for all of the different ShmooCons. When you put them in order, the text was on the bottom there. There you see ESPEE. You put those in order, and you read down the stack, and you can see a message start to appear. Connect gears, read top, turn one click, repeat.
Oh.
So somewhere in the program was this. Everybody wondered, how many badges are there? Well, we told you what was in the program, right there, 7 badges. You hook them all up like that, and actually Heidi and I were talking about this. We thought it'd be really cool if people would actually cut things out on paper and put little push pins and turn stuff. We didn't think that was going to happen. So anyway, you put them all together, you arrange them in the order of the dates. You look at the top of the first gear, you see a Y. You turn that clockwise, one click, look at the top of the next gear, and it's an O. Right there you see it's kind of off the side, but of course it turns. You turn it again, look at the top of the next one, that's a U. I didn't come up with this crazy thing, this was G-Mark's idea, but it was actually kind of wild. So there's no actual encryption, it's just completely interleaved across all the gears. And by the time you're done with it, you get this. You turn the gears, now reach back, a classic code you must attack. Who won the last 3? Well, there's 2 reasons I put in that there. One, it was suggested I kind of might try using my name as a key. But also, if you Googled who won the last 3 contests, you get me, you get a whole lot of write-ups. I try really hard to write up the things that I've solved. And you find out that the Visionaire cipher is used all over the place in all kinds of these cons. So that was the clue for the next round, which was that kind of a cipher. So there you had figure pi, was just this whole block of numbers. Somebody actually discovered 7s were showing up all through the contest. For some reason or other, just found number 7 everywhere they looked, and here there were 7 blocks of 5. They thought that was significant, just pure chance. So anyway, you take this is the Visionaire cipher, you take this great big tableau, really, it's actually pretty easy to decode. You take your ciphertext, write it up underneath the key, you look at the D on the left-hand side, you go across till you find the cipher letter, go up, you get the ciphertext. Anyway, you go through that and you end up with, you see at the bottom I start decoding GATH, gather VINs, use key to set gears, and then profit. So elsewhere in the program was this other gear system. There was a key stream generator. Depending on how you set the gears at the beginning, as you turn it, you get a random looking string of letters. In this case, it starts off as TSG. Well, you have to set it to a special key. What the hell is the key? The key is key. You set the left gear to K, you set the middle gear to E, you set the right gear to Y. So you just simply take that thing, turn it around, and then you turn it and read off this long string of letters. And the ciphertext is on all these little anonymous auto repair kits. That slide up there actually was my car in college. It had a Joe Theismann injury. The rod stuck out through the side of the engine. It was so loud, I looked in my rearview mirror to see what the hell fell out of my car.
That is not as cool as getting drywall dropped on your car.
That is not as cool as getting drywall dropped in your car. No, not at all. Because one wasn't their fault, one was absolutely my fault, because I was an idiot. Anyway, in a real VIN, the middle digit is a check digit. In this case, it just puts the numbers in the correct order. So you take that ciphertext, you subtract the key stream. So in this case, a Z, which we're going to call 25, we start with 0, minus a B gives you a Y, et cetera, et cetera. You can also use that great big tableau that we showed for the Visionaire cipher. It's exactly the same method. There's also a fantastic site called rumkin.com, which has all kinds of online tools for solving puzzles. I use it all the time. They have a one-time pad tool in there. You put the ciphertext and the plain text in there, you get it right out. So here's the solution to that last bit. For the final challenge, what car does Bruce still have on blocks? Not a Jeep. Apparently the people, I wasn't there when they came in to win, and apparently they came in and they asked Bruce, what car do you have on blocks? And what did you say?
He turned to me and said,
Can I answer that?
I said,
No. And I'm like, I can't tell you.
and then
So, well, you were there.
I was there. And then they went to the doorway and proceeded to comb through the program for the answer. I let them do that for about 5 minutes. And then I walked up to them and said, are you looking through the program for the answer? They said, yes. I said, really? I said, I said, maybe. Who do you ask when you don't know the answer? And the one guy says, I think it was you, Matthew. I guess I asked the internet.
And so if you ask the internet, what car does Bruce still have on blocks, you get this. The Volvo 1800 has been in my garage for 5 years, is still on blocks. And that's the only picture I could find that showed kind of most of the car.
That is his car.
Yeah, it's a nice one. It's a damn nice car.
So, and that was all midday, right about noon on Saturday. So, they were on the other side. So congratulations to the winners.
The winners were, there we go.
Mike Herms and Matthew Bucknick.
The same Matthew.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
and for the record, That's the same Matthew that found the note in his bag to get to buy a ticket next year. You want to talk about conspiracies in ShmooCon? That was the one we worked on this year, and it worked out great. Because we have a lot of conspiracies here. We just don't tell you about them. God bless it. What the hell is that? Mouse, Jesus! Oh, party foul! Yeah, you finally got something, sir. Yeah, that was, I hope almost injuring yourself and having to go to the hospital is worth the 45-cent stuffed moose. He is very proud of it, though, so it may have been very worth it. Ethan, how you doing? Let's hear it for Ethan. He's coming walking down the, hey! There was no purpose for that applause, just to embarrass him. Pontesec had a, wait, I don't think I have. Pontesec had a challenge. That's the company, my company, and we had the moose thing. They had to balance the balls on and dump them into the bucket. Jeremy Fairland won, was 76. What'd I say? Jeremy, Jeffrey, there's a lot of M's. And anyway, he's going to win a Connect. Is he here?
I'm here.
Oh, that's you? Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I don't have the Connect, but I will apparently mispronounce your name to your face as a joke. Anyway, we will email you and get an address and email you Connect. Cool, excellent, good work. ShmooCon Labs, how was the network? I gotta say, I have very, very, very rarely tried to rely on the network even as a speaker at conferences. And when I knew I had to have network access to stream the pre-proposal video, I kind of freaked out, and I'm like, is it going to be good? They're like, are you serious? Yes, of course, we have network connectivity, and we did, and there was a proposal, and it was accepted, and I was, so in my mind, if our network is reliable enough that you can have a marriage proposal over it, it's reliable enough for, you know, everything else that we could possibly do. So congratulations to you two again, by the way. Jesus. It doesn't matter what you tell them. No. God, why do I have friends with you? Thanks everybody that helped out with the labs. T-shirt charities, for those that aren't getting T-shirts thrown at them.
Oh!
What? It was a light, yeah, just, he can't control himself, okay? He's like a child. All right, stop it for a second. Thank you. God damn it. What? Seriously? All right, we raised apparently.
The lights are blue.
The lights are blue. The moose agrees with me. The moose abides. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I'm going to have a White Russian afterwards. Apparently the bar didn't know how to make a White Russian last night. Who was complaining about that? Somebody tweeted, yeah, it's like, the bar doesn't know how to make a White Russian. I'm like, apparently you're not wearing bowling shoes and looking like a slob. Yep. So Hackers for Charity and EFF both got $5,000. You shared the love very well for T-shirt charities. Give it up. But you can break the tie if you want to go down and buy some non-thrown T-shirts from us after this, because maybe we'll stop throwing them at some point. EFF is coming up. Are they plugging in? Where is? Oh, here they come. I'll do a little dance until she gets up here. That's as good as it gets.
I just wanted to say thank you, you guys. We really appreciate it. We had a great time here this year, and we really appreciate your support. And we look forward to continuing to fight for your rights. Thank you so much.
Next, Cloud Hash had a contest, and Ronald won a Kindle Fire. And it will be mailed to you. So yay, Ronald. Yay. Firewall Builder had a contest. Jason Osler won an iPod Nano. Yay, Jason. Is he here? Because that one I think we can give to you.
They're mailing it to you.
Oh, they're mailing it to you. So it doesn't matter. Don't come up. And we really need James up here to do the 10,000 cent pyramid. He does a very good voice for giving away stuff. AOE, Art of Exploitation, had a number of prizes. I guess I'm going to have to read through all these. Starting in third place, David Pecura. Stand up, David. David, where is David? Not here? To my left. I can't see anything. I'm blind. That's not David. Actually, no David. All right, he's not here. You got third place. You got a war driving kit. Are these here to give out?
The prizes are here.
Oh, you're the guys with the prizes. I'm like, who the hell's griefing this? Like, this is... I want to come up here and hang out. You're like, hey, look at me. Thanks. Yes. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't see David. He was here earlier. But Chris Z of the 719 won an Ubertooth, won an antenna. Chris, come on up. Woohoo! Tarek, I'm sorry. Boosie won the wireless exploitation kit. Are you here? No. You guys have addresses for this? Did you think through? Okay, good. Oh. You have contact information. Okay, that's important. Not just names. I can make an ID because that sounds kind of cool. And a grand prize went to Clayton for an Acer tablet with Backtrack 5 and a wireless exploitation kit. Clayton, are you here? Woo! No, I'm not kidding you. You were 1 for 4. That was good. You get to keep it all. Hey! Thanks to the Art of Exploitation. Great job, guys.
You didn't tell me.
What?
Logan.
Are you doing this one? Okay, I'll do it. Here, can I have the thing with me, Bob? That's the big one. You want the big one? I want the big one. Don't throw it. I won't throw it. Throw it! Pablos, do not grab this out of my hand. So, yeah. Bring it on, son. I still got some life in me. I said I still got some life left in me, but Carson decided to take me up on the offer. So we started Hack Fortress as just a TF2 contest a number of years ago, and a bunch of guys came to my office, or my house actually at the time, and we put together computers that had been half donated by AMD and half paid for by ShmooCon against some duress, I think, at the time, that this was kind of a wacky idea. And it turned into a really kind of interesting and successful experiment in video gaming and hacking. And I really, first of all, want to thank the entire Hack Fortress team for all the effort that they put into this over the last 3 years as this thing got spun up. So thanks, guys. So last year, Mike Goffin decided we needed to have our own version of the Stanley Cup. So this is it. This is the golden pipe wrench of death. Cost 15 Steam points. And anyway, Goffin made it last year. Penn State brought a team in a beautiful final. They beat RIT, came down to the wire. And they came back this year, and they brought the wrench back in one piece, still golden. It smelled funny. And they gave it back to us. And last night, after a pitch battle, we were going to give it right back to them. So big congratulations to Penn State for winning it one more time. So not only do they get the wrench and get to bring it back next year, but they get to buy 10 tickets out of band, so they make sure that they come back to defend it. Congratulations. Who won? Did he? Sweet. So then we also had we tracked player stats all weekend long to see who's the most badass player. And I could tell early on that this guy was going to be the most badass player because I'm a decent demo man, and this guy would have made me look like just a drunk black Scotsman, which is what the demo man is. So where is Ninja Fish here? Come on up, man. This guy is the baddest ass demo man I have seen in my entire life. He moves with no sense of urgency, though. Anyway, so you won yourself, thanks to Pony Express, a Pony Pwn Plug Elite. So you can go pwn yourself whatever the hell you want, basically. So congratulations. Anyway, I think that's all the prizes for Hack Fortress. Any other announcements for that? No problem. Hey, man, seriously, great job. What? Oh, there was a grudge match, because RIT unfortunately couldn't get past the quarterfinals this year with 2 teams. Oh, yeah. That hurt. And so we had a little bit of a grudge match this morning at 11 o'clock. And it turns out that our Penn State, true to their name, is really good partying, and they were hungover and they got beat by RIT. So in the grudge match, RIT at least beat Penn State. So I'm sorry. Was that? I didn't want to give RIT too much credit. What?
Anyone in the room besides our children under the age of 14?
Is there anyone in the room besides our children under the age of 14? That's an odd question. Oh, is this deviant?
No, this is,
What?
it's books.
Oh, it's books. Okay. I thought there was bad things. I was like really nervous. I'm like, dongs, like what?
No?
I don't think so.
Over there. Who's that?
No, I think they're getting things thrown. What?
15?
15? Are there any teenagers in the room? There's one in the back. Come on up. This won't be awkward.
No, that doesn't work. That's Bill's skit.
Oh, no, yeah, that doesn't make any sense because you would just get your dad's own books.
Sorry.
All right, I'm going to do barcode.
Are there any parents of
They're parents of teenagers. All right, we're going to do barcode. Barcode, guys, come on up. Are you guys plugging in or just speaking? Oh, excellent. Figure out how to do that.
You're surprised?
There's nothing on me. Okay, good. I don't want any trouble here. I don't want any trouble. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a whole map. Yeah, we should just leave.
Looks like CP, but it's not wearing a hat.
Here, hold some stuff. So, yeah, the barcode show market had a bunch of entries. None of them were technical at all. No electronics, no fancy gizmos. But, yeah, we blame Iron Geek because he just decimated last year. But he didn't enter this year. I don't know what's up with them. But all of them were really creative and crafty. The winner is Monopoly, ShmooNopoly. Handmade. Had awesome little sayings on all the cards. All of them are very appropriate. That's the winner. They get ShmooCon pass for next year. Rogue Clown, right? Yeah, Rogue Clown won. And honorable mention goes to the one that was sewn in. Didn't scan, but we thought that was actually really creative because it's cross-stitched. All right, thank you. Yeah, it's cross-stitched. And we hope to see more entries next year, whether it's electronic or, just crafty. So,
Is it crafty, not crafty?
thank you. We're going to go drink some beer.
Big thanks to 949 guys for running SmartCode again. It's always a good time. Again, though, still no permanent body ink. I'm waiting for the permanent body ink at some point. iHack Charities. iHack Charities, Johnny, someone? Bueller? Oh, you're coming, I'm sorry. It was the black hoodie blended in with the darkness.
All right, thanks, Bruce. All right, so I want to thank a bunch of people because there was some amazing donations this year. First, Dragorn and MetaGeek dropped the Y-Spy. That was absolutely incredible piece of hardware. That went for like $500. Also want to thank No Starch, Singris, Wonko, Zero Chaos, Iron Geek, Hack Fortress. You guys mentioned Hack Fortress. They did something really clever. They had a bribery scheme in which the players had to come and give us donations for points. I thought that was pretty epic. So that raised $120. Miles for donating a phone plug. Pony Express, thank you very much. Hack 5 and Fat 32. Also, I want to take a second to thank 304 Geeks and Glenn, both of whom were kind enough to put together care packages for me to lug back to Uganda, all sorts of goodies in there. Thanks to the T-shirt fund, that's really awesome. Thank you guys for buying the ShmooCon shirts, and for Bruce and Heidi and the rest of the crew for putting that idea together. Nice. Also, thanks to Larry Pesci. I'd like to thank my team on the ground here, Glenn, Sam, JP, and Rob. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank Bruce and Heidi and the rest of my fellow Shmoo for putting on an awesome con. Let's give them a big round of applause. And also one last thing, a real big thank you to the community, basically everybody in this room, everybody that's part of the hacker community. We almost crashed our training center this past year. We ran out of money, our training center in Uganda, so the community decided to fund it and pay the rent and pay the salaries. So we've been operating 100% funded from the hacker community since October. We've been Yeah, thank you. And because of that, since October, we've trained 250 students and given 3,400 hours of free training to disadvantaged folks in Uganda. So thank you guys very much.
All right, we got some books from No Starch. We're going to try this again because I think some people actually may have children. We are old enough, we probably reproduced. Anyone have kids that have like Mindstorms? You want a couple of books on Mindstorms? You're a speaker, but I guess I could. You look a little sketchy. No Starch Press has some fantastic books for kids on all kinds of kids topics. Oh, you have Mindstorms the Hackerspace. That's fantastic. Let's see. Sir, you have kids? What are they into? Databases? No. I don't know if you've seen these, but the manga guide to databases. There's no naughty tentacles. How old do the kids need to be? How old is your kid? 4? Here, come here.
Grow into it.
Don't grow into it. There you go, man. Let's see. Anybody's kids taking like calculus and biochem? Are you serious? Come on up. Yeah, man, here. This guy's crawling under a table. Statistics. I don't know, man. 6-year-old's tough, dude. We got relativity. That sounds like a 6-year-old topic.
Boom airplane.
I know who my aunt and uncle are. Is that what you mean? Come on, that was a relativity joke. How? Are you taking biochem in school right now, sir? It's semester coming up. Excellent. How old are you, sir? Excellent. He wouldn't tell me. Let's see. Anybody else got teenagers? Because we got database statistics, physics, and relativity. Bueller? Anyone? Sir, with a hand up at the back. You come all the way up front. Come on down. He wants some books from No Starch Press. Sir, what's your name? Sir, what's your name? This is a challenging question. I'll make one up. His name is Jim, everyone. Give it up for Jim. There you go. Thank you, No Starch. I hate giveaways because I suck at it. BAE had a giveaway, but we don't know who won. Is BAE here? He won. I won. That's cool. What? Did you really win, sir? Well, Jolly's raising his hand. Is that who you were pointing at? There were 3 winners. Oh, that's why I'm confused. So Jolly won and you won. Who else won? This guy over here. There were 4 winners. 5. Do I hear there were 5 winners for the BAE contest?
There were 3 contests.
There were 3 contests. All right. Is there someone from BAE here? Tom's here. Tom, do you know what happened? There were
4 contests. People won.
Excellent. People won things. Thanks, BAE. Excellent. Did Thor really break his wrist?
Not sure. He was complaining about it.
He was complaining about it. I wonder what the underwriting looked like for that device. Like at one point, the insurance agent said, this might not be the greatest idea. Intrepidus had the punching bag. How many people tried the punching bag? Are you raising your hand with the other hand than you punch with? So Brett won, Thor won, and he's apparently got 853. So good job on him for being able to stop any bar fight anywhere at any time. Did he win something or just bragging rights? Just bragging rights. Yeah, broken wrist. That's yeah. So everyone else gets a prize and is not uninjured. These guys get bragging rights and have to go to the hospital. Can we go use your socialized medicine, Mr. Arlen? Nothing. I'm sorry. Gitz is coming up. Run, Jordan. Oh, is that? Oh, I got to get off stage. He's carrying something.
It'll go up here. All right, here's the prize. One of the prizes. So real quick, this is our 3rd year for Ghost in the Shell Code. It's bigger and better every year. This year we had 357 users playing. We were both online and in person. 148 teams registered. 23 of those were local. We were really excited by how many people came out. Thank you. We had a room that was about 3 times as big as the one last year, and we had it filled. So thank you everybody for playing. 2,000 submitted answers. We had our board, Monopoly must be a good theme this year, so whoever did that Monopoly themed barcode, nice job, we like it as well. We had the Ghost in the Shell Code Ponopoly board here, and in fact we actually have a real board down here if it's unfolded, coming out. So again, thanks for everybody playing both online and in person. We had some bonus challenges, which slipped through most people's grasp that were here. So even though we were against online, everybody here had the advantage because there were extra challenges only they could get. Here's a sample slide from Ben Ager's crypto talk. And no one got this key despite people who were playing CTF being in the room and hello there being the name of one of the CTF challenges. This was very tricky. It just says key at the bottom, guys. This is, I thought it wasn't hard, but apparently it was. So who walked by the CTF room and heard the ridiculous music and the videos, and you didn't venture out? Thank you, there we go, all right. So there actually was a function to that, believe it or not, besides distracting the contestants, which is also part of the point. If you recorded the audio, every time there was a little logo, there's a little like Shazam Now logo on the screen. If you recorded that audio, and you could use a cell phone, the mic didn't really matter that much, and pulled it up in a spectrum analysis, you'd actually see the key is Electro House music makes me happy in the frequency analysis there. So nobody got it. It was up there the whole time. We had, we were thinking we'd bring it up and bring it down, and people would be running trying to figure it out. But only 2 teams, I think, even noticed that the thing said all the time, the key is, or listen now for the key with our team logo on the video. But we just kept playing it over and over. At one point, it was so loud that if you walked by, your ears hurt. So we had to turn that down a little bit in the high frequencies. But there was also the brochure. The program had 3 different challenges in it. One team, I think, was the only one to actually find it. Maybe there was 2 teams. There were sample keys listed in the program that said sample keys look like and gave strings. If you submitted those keys, you got 1 point each. So it was basically tiebreaker points, the keys wherever. There was also another little challenge with some kind of crypto stuff that whatever. All right, the results, the teams the parts that people care about. There were a great race between a team that was here playing locally, Plaid Parliament of Ponage, and a team that was online. But we'll talk about first is the Pony Yetis here. Second place for the local team. There you go, all the way in the back, so he gets a long ride. Coming up, Pony Yetis. Everyone tell them hi, and we'll get the other team to come up too. Plaid Parliament Ponage coming up as well. Pony Yetis was second place for the in-person team. PPP is here in the back. They don't know whether they won or not. We turned the scoreboard off in the last hour because we're mean, and we want them to sweat. And there were points submitted. So right now, guys, I'm sorry to say, I feel a little bad. You did win. No, you won. Thank you. So congratulations to PPP for winning. They edged out the whole rest of the world. Einbasen was the first place online team. There's a bunch of prizes. We're going to split them all up, but there's a banner and this thing. And you get to go stand in front of that as one of your prizes, too. So anyways, thanks, everybody. Teams, come over here, and we'll do prizes.
So just so we're clear, mobile disco actually has made griefing a profession. Jakku wrote an iPhone app to grief the moose called Moose Fucker. And well, it wasn't just you. Actually, someone else, I think, wrote it. You're just standing on the shoulders. Yes, a friend. Yeah, so a friend. And Jakku has friends. The low orbit. Apparently, this is the way it's going to go down now. So, yeah, he literally has an iPhone app, and he just hits a button. He can decide how, because he got all these barcodes from people that he borrowed. He's just dialing them up now. Dialing them up. All right, next up, Fire Talks with Grex. Is he coming up to talk? Yes, he is, and he's even plugging in. Oh, he's got assistance. You give away prizes at Fire Talks? Yeah. Shit. Getting shown up.
Oh, yeah. Winners. All right, this is a pretty awesome year for Fire Talks. We had a record 36 submissions, and the talks this year, every year, they just keep on getting better and better. So thank you for submitting some awesome talks. First of all, I just wanted to give thanks to all the volunteers that helped out: Jack Daniel, Distonic, Jason Oliver, Nafiet, Dakahuna, Mubix, Rogue Clown, Soap Turtle, Georgia, Iron Geek, Dated Security, Casey Dunham, and Judy. So thank you.
Next were our sponsors, Milton, Lars, Liquid Matrix, Bob Security, Dirty Sec, Leverage Consulting. So, and then next these were the speakers for the first